11 at this point, and then disciples are all who follow Jesus, which is a much larger group. He's empowering them, he is equipping them, and he is commissioning them to go forward with the Great Commission. Matthew 28, verses 18 and 20. And Jesus says, "No, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations." Palestine is where it began, but the goal is global. Make disciples of all nations, baptizing, teaching them to obey everything I have taught you. And then there's this very important promise that Jesus attaches. He gives a global mission, and he gives it to the church, and after giving it to them, he's going to ascend to heaven, but he's going to give them a promise. And what's the promise as they go out for the mission? Lo, I will be with you always. So he's departing, but he's always going to be with them. So this is one of the most, I think, fundamental points to begin with in the study of the Christian church. While Jesus is no longer on the scene in a bodily form, he also has promised he's never going to leave the scene. He is the Lord of the church. He is going to be guiding the church, and he's going to be with those that he is commissioning to take the news, his good news, out into the world. And I think that's a really fundamental point to emphasize as the history of the Christian church begins. Jesus completes his work to save sinners. He returns to heaven, and he remains with his disciples as they fulfill that global mission. And we're going to see evidence of that. Evidence of the Lord being active in the work of his apostles and disciples. We'll see it very early on, in fact, in just a few moments. So, I'm with you always.